check the brakes. If it moves in plastic, we talking about it.
You actually go outside and use them. What would you prefer? Yellow spandex?
Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Breaking toy news like a siren in the night. Posting figures fresh out the factory.
You think you're funny, don't you?
I know I am. The famous comedian Arnold Braunschweiger.
Decepticons scheming, hit a battle call. Maximus rise, Predacons attack. Beast Wars energy, yeah, we bring it back.
Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls.
Loki's on deck, yeah, they switching the game. Dr. Wu, magic, shell presence wild. From box to bricks, still a toy loving child. G.I. Joe locked in, Cobra strike back. Astro slinging Baroness, yeah, the plot stay stacked. Marvel legends pose like heroes in frames. Superheroes saving days, yeah, they live up the name. Imports on deck, joints straight from Japan. Every figure tell a story when it's sitting in my hand. This ain't just toys, it's a culture to see. Plastic,
well, I'll tell you, nobody handles garbage better than we do.
Every single time, this ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. Plastic,
You don't remember?
For you, the day bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday. What are you smiling about?
Dude, I almost had you.
Rolling like a midnight reel. Box office numbers and what critics feel. From failures to theories, breakdowns on screen, discussing what it means and what could have been. Men on films, vibes, talk cinema deep.
And welcome to Men on Films, the show that looks at movies from a male point of view.
Closing part, reviews with flavor, not scared of debate. If it's fire, we praise it. If not,
Hated it.
stay. Yeah, we talk movies the proper way.
I don't remember.
Oh, that's a porno.
That's such an old movie. Yeah, right.
Buzzing online, we talk, we break it every single time. This ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. From plastic to pictures, yeah, we give you the feel.
Left cheek! Left cheek! Left cheek!
We talk and we break it every single time.
Welcome to Well Actually, the only show on YouTube where we put 4 YouTubers in a cage, let them duel it out to see who has the best opinions. And who's the judge of those opinions? Me. Tonight, your host, Talib1980_collects. We got a good show going on tonight. A lot of fun news, action figures. Yeah, so let's get to it. First off, a little bit of housekeeping. We do have a goal tonight. If we get 5 super chats, I think of $2 or more, there is a super chat video that I created for this week. So feel free to donate some super chats. If not, you know, we'll get going. But anyways, to start things off, he is a regular. You've seen him multiple weeks on the show. I think he has the highest average in points and the highest point total of all contestants. You can find him on Instagram, YouTube, at House Hendo. Let's welcome in House Hendo to the show. And let's get on the right screen and let's add him. House!
What is up, everyone? I'm back. Like Talib said, you can find me at House Hendo on Instagram.com. And I still make occasional uploads here on YouTube. We're ready to do it again. My numbers prove it. Tonight's the week.
Yeah, I mean, you're due, right? It's bound
Due.
to happen.
Yes, Mr. Booker. I am due.
Let's see. Next up, sometimes you can't shut this guy up. He'll talk. He's probably the reigning, defending heel of Well Actually. You can find him on Instagram at Gibbs Me Toys. Gibbs, how are you doing this?
I'm a saint. I'm a saint, I tell you. I don't know. It must be the Mercury must be in retrograde. My laptop's going swirly on me. So, isn't that what the girls say?
Sure. I thought it was their milkshake.
Yeah, some of the boys in the yard. I think it needs to be mowed. I think that's it.
Well, so next up, we have a cherry. You could call it that's gonna get popped tonight. He's been a shit talker in the chat here lately, and his target has been Abby from Figure Fight Club. You can find him on Instagram. You can find him on YouTube. He is Caster's Corner. Khalil, welcome to the show.
Hello, boys. How's everybody doing?
Doing well.
Doing well.
I mean, to be fair, I was just pointing things out. Abby's the one that started talking trash. So,
okay.
Yeah, Khalil is equal opportunity with the smoke. I've seen it.
All right. Push me around a little bit, so I push back.
So before we bring the last person in, I want to just let everybody give a shout out. Super K44's hopped in.
Super K.
Billy Boy Toys.
Billy.
Caster was in the chat. And then we got Little Geeks. Welcome. And I think we got a bot from Twitch that was saying probably click on something that we shouldn't be clicking on. But anyways, so let's get our next and final panelist in here. He is the reigning, the defending champion of Well Actually. You can find him on Figure Fight Club Network. He is the king of the giveaways. Welcome, Abby, to the stage.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
Abby Rhodes, what's going on?
Abby Rhodes, what the hell?
Yeah, we doing a dusty finish?
No. I'm more of a Sting guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're not going to finish the story, are you?
No, I don't need to finish any story. I don't have a story.
Okay.
I'm just here to kick ass and take names.
Wow. Well, so this week, well, actually, we got a bunch of some PlayStation, some Xbox news, some toy news. But before we get into it, let's kind of explain the rules. So basically, the four guys you see down here, they are competing to win my love, I guess, on point giving tonight. So good takes will get points. Bad takes, you'll lose points. So that's pretty much it. Between each round, there will be a poll that'll go in the chat, and the chat, will get to vote for the panelist. And once that vote is complete, they'll get 5 points. It might save them to carry them on to the next round, or it might not be enough, and they'll go in the backstage and just watch everybody else do better than they did. So, like we do every week, we start off with headlines. Let's get to it. What, you already asking for a mute, Avi? You need to stop already?
Well, didn't you want to do? Didn't you want us to do shout outs first?
Oh well, yeah. Everybody did their shout outs when I announced them. You can do your shout out now if you want.
Okay. I'm Figure Fight Club. Come check us.
Are you with the fan? Or ba 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 ba.
You made a comment.
I mean, didn't I hype you up enough?
No.
Oh, okay. Needy already.
This one.
All right. First headline of the evening, coming out of Microsoft, laid off 3,200 jobs. Oh, look, Gibbs already got. Let's go with Gibbs. Heel Gibbs. What do you lead us off? What do you got?
Here we go.
Okay, everything that I say comes to light. It's what it is. Microsoft spent $80 billion to basically float their shitty service, and they bought way too many properties, way too many publishers, and it's all biting them in the ass. They did not make good enough games to bring on Game Pass to justify any price and hike that they ever did. All this is roost. All this is chickens coming home to roost, baby. That's all it is. They're a bunch of cocks, a bunch of corporate cocks. So they spent all this money trying to acquire these studios. They don't put Starfield was a fucking flop. You know, it's only good with mods. They just spent, all these companies buy the worst game companies and expect them to make money off of it. And then after the game developers, after they get that money, they don't really give a shit. It's a track record. We've seen it over and every game after everybody has acquired something has been trash.
Anybody's next? Caster, what do you got?
Yeah, I think Xbox has always tried to keep up with PlayStation and Nintendo. Like Nintendo's got the kids market. PlayStation has had some very exclusive games, Spider-Man and some of those other ones. And Xbox is always trying to play catch up for second place. And the Microsoft stores are closing and all the malls, they're just not keeping up. They overextended. And then you just watch them. Like Gibb said, they just keep buying things and buying things and buying things, and then they don't deliver. And they're feeding a market that is slowly dying in a different way. And they just can't keep up. So, like, this was expected. You know, the market is going to collapse at a certain point, and they didn't invest in the infrastructure and to make it affordable for families to be able to play. And so that's the problem. The prices just keep going up on these systems.
Yeah, and I'll add to that as well. Oh, shit. So, they did a lot of shit. Like, these studios got huge egos. They started pumping out stuff, but the AAA economics don't make sense. They're spending Hollywood movie blockbuster money on these games. Like, the backroom economics, like, it seems like money laundering to me half the damn time when I see the budgets for these games that come out. You know, under the AAA moniker. And these studios, they got like huge egos, and they stopped hiring like the quirky, confident coders. They started hiring people because they were popular at the time within the certain zeitgeist and stuff. There was numerous controversies that these companies just like tried to sweep under the rug, not knowing gamers remember shit. You know, if you've been a fan of a franchise for like 10 years, they make a crazy swerve on you. You're going to remember that shit. And they thought like, oh, we can just roll this. We can just roll out the next product. You had companies that had really no business in gaming trying to take over gaming. And now they create a crazy market cap they can't justify with profit returns. You know, the Minecraft, they use like the Costco $5 chicken. You know, Costco takes a cost on that like $5 rotisserie chicken they sell everybody, super cheap. But everything else is like regular price. They decided to put everything in the damn store in the rotisserie chicken category, sold everything for $5, expecting Minecraft to back every goddamn thing. Like, Minecraft should have been the Game Pass, and everything else you get like a discount for. Like, they completely marketed it wrong. Like, they gave you too much in some ways for too little. They didn't like do it right. They expected one thing to be a cash cow. You can't expect a game to last forever, to run shit.
You
got to start coming out with good shit to like back it up. You know, you got to actually have some reciprocation.
What'd you say?
I said you've been awfully quiet over there, Abby. What do you got?
Last time I lost points for interrupting. So
okay, that's why I'm giving you the opportunity now. What?
Again, with what Hendo just made a comment about Microsoft investing into other companies that were garbage. They're investing into people, not companies. They're investing into other people, and those are the people who are losing their jobs right now. So you have to understand that and think about that, right? Like, Microsoft is hiring a company and hiring people to make games, and that's their investment. Investments go away. You like a lot of people you don't understand. Not only that, but Xbox specifically just got a new CEO. What is the first thing the CEO does? They go in, learn everything that's happening, everything that's learning wrong, and they make fucking changes. This is very standard. Asha Sharma is doing exactly what she needs to be doing. That means she's coming on board, learning everything, and now she's like, okay, we figured it out. And Xbox, they created a new strategy. That's what they're going. I mean, again, like, Khalil made a comment about they've been always behind PlayStation and Nintendo. Yes, They fucking realized it, and now they're not pushing Xbox the way they used to. There's a reason for it. There's a reason for all of it. They want to bring back the platform for Xbox, not in the ways of console sales. They want to bring games that could go on every platform. Why is that? Tell me why. Because they can.
Because exclusivity is a killer.
Exactly. So they know they can't do Spider-Man. They can't do all that shit. Because Sony's got that tied up, but they can do across the board and make good games across the board for everyone else to play with. That's great. So. And then, another thing I was trying to... Gibbs, I mean, again, I get what you're saying with it. You always say these, money-grubbing CEOs and all this other stuff. That's not always the point, bro. It's really not. You have to understand, they made an investment into a third-party company, and they bought other companies out, and guess what? Sometimes they fail. The other companies don't hire the best performance people sometimes, and it just happens.
No.
You just have to understand that, and that's just normal knowledge. I think they've learned. They've taken massive losses, especially in the Game Pass stuff. They've taken massive losses. They know they can't compete, and now they're just like, well, fuck it, we're changing strategy. Xbox is changing strategy right now. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, and if the ones before them didn't screw up, they wouldn't have to change strategy. That's all I'm pointing out. Like, I'm not necessarily mad at the new CEO. I'm mad at the people that led to the situation that required a new CFO to come in and strip shit down, because it was poorly managed across the board.
But here's the thing, though. You're right. It is poorly managed, and it sucks. But again, it's the CEOs making all these changes because they've been taking massive losses. And dude, Microsoft is not the only company doing layoffs right now. You have to understand that too. Everyone's looking at Microsoft, but dude, they all are. Go Google that shit. There's so many companies right now that are doing massive layoffs right now, and it's all because of tech. It's all AI infrastructure, AI investment.
That's called a gish gabble. If you guys don't know what that is,
go ahead, Gibbs.
It's a gish gabble is what that's called, Avi. You guys are going to sit there and talk about them not doing this, being able to lay off people. This fucking scumbags have invested up to $190 billion in AI and data centers. And we'll have shitty games, not shitty games, but games that you can run on the tech you can run on a fucking new refrigerator. This is not about this. This is about avenues for them to strip all the fucking resources they can to give their board more money. This is all this is. There's nothing wrong with it. They could put any of these people to work and make awesome games, but they don't do it because they have to have that fucking number go up, man. That's all it is. That's all it is, man.
I'm a gamer. I've seen these devs fuck up firsthand. So,
all right, Khalil, what do you got?
They're investing in making these huge games, and most of the time it's the simple games, or it's the games that are like Fortnite, where it can play on any system. They're not, and so they're investing all this in like these big cinema scenes and everything. We just want to play the games most of the time, and so they're not getting to what it is, and they're investing in systems that are slowly dying off. So instead of being innovative in what they're doing, they're just doing the same thing over and over again at a higher price point.
So I disagree with you.
But they are
juggernauts. They think that they're in the market of trying to replicate juggernauts, and they're never going to do that. That's why games like Minecraft are so amazing. Minecraft has been one of the best sellers on Microsoft since. I mean, I have Minecraft on the PS Vita. I'm telling you, you can run this shit on a refrigerator.
And that's the thing.
That's not. They're trying to find that.
Need the hardware and all the bells and whistles. A lot of these times they just.
But they're not doing that anymore. That's the rebranding of the strategy right now. They're trying to get rid of all that. You're talking about.
They're trying to do the Sega model right now. Sega had to get out of the console game and become a publisher themselves because it became too competitive with Nintendo and everybody and the Dreamcast. Not being too far ahead and not selling.
Then when you talk about, they made bad decisions as well, though, Hendo. You're right. I love Sega.
That's what I'm saying. Microsoft made bad decisions, and now they're adopting the Sega method. They're going to probably go more publishing, go more cross-platform.
What does it have to do with any developers, though?
We haven't
developers make the games.
We're just watching.
Yeah, they make the games, and they deal with the customer base, and they.
They're the foundation of every single game that you play.
Guys, consoles to me are like a really nice car that anybody from a little old grandma all the way up to a seasoned like NASCAR guy can get behind and make it work. The driver is the developer. They have to pay the fucking driver. If you're spending money on developers that are making shitty games, that's your fault. That's the system's fault. That's not the developer's fault.
What's the developer who's in that role of making the shitty game, right? That's how I look at it. It's not the company.
So explain Marathon. Explain Marathon.
I mean, I don't know what Marathon is, so I have no idea.
Exactly. This is not the topic for you.
But business is, though, and we're talking about business.
One, Marathon was another battle royale shooter. That genre's been oversaturated to begin with.
We need to put some humanity back. We need to put...
Talked about payroll being the first cut on the P&L, and that is true. He's not wrong. That's the most expensive piece on the P&L, though. It's labor. Labor is the most expensive piece on the P&L.
I know companies always have to make money. I know companies have to make money, but can we not put a little bit of fucking humanity back in our lives?
Well, and
these are real people. These are people that base their lives on shit. And then companies make shitty investments and have to can all these fucking people. It's like, am I fucking crazy here?
Gibbs, here's the other thing. They're buying all these things. They're shutting everybody down. They're removing the competition from the market. So there's only one place to go. They're making it harder and harder for little startups to be able to do their own thing as they buy out these things. They're not allowed to grow the way we used to see in video games, where all these different developers and all these different companies were making all these different types of games. They're all playing for the same thing, looking for the next big first-person shooter, multiplayer online, all
extraction bullshit. Yeah.
And then a game like Crimson Desert comes along and then blows everybody out of the water. And it's simple. It's like this very basic idea where people are just playing this game, building these things like Minecraft, like Fortnite, like all these things are just like, these are the ones that are staying, and there's a reason for that. And then they're building all this shit and closing down all the competition. So what's the point anymore?
Well, here's the thing. That's what they were doing with this layoff news right now that we're talking about. They're making changes now. They're going back to a simpler model.
You're saying that they're making changes. We're
not changing to their wallets, though, are they?
Starting line. You have no idea how this is going to impact the further down the line. And that's the problem. Because you can say that they're making these changes and it's for the good and it's for the better and they're investing in people and they're doing the right thing.
I didn't say they were investing in people. They're not. That's what they're getting away from right now.
Right, but that's the point, is that they're just starting this. We don't know what the outcome is going to be. So to take a point like they're doing a good thing and they're doing the right thing. And
I didn't say they were doing a good thing. I mean, again, like I agree with you.
You said they were doing the right thing and that this is what.
No, from a company, you have, there's two standpoints here that you guys are looking at. You have one, the employee standpoint, right? And then two, the company standpoint. I live in a seat, I work in a seat where I have to look at both. So the companies, I'm talking strictly company. Gibbs, I 100% agree with you. It's a piece of shit that the companies have to lay off people. It sucks. And it fucking hurts every single time when I had to do it. It really did. And it sucks. But it's a necessary evil because you're not going to have the whole shit fucking go down for one person or two people.
All right, well, so let's put a pin in this one. There's a couple super chats that I want to address. You guys were killing it already. I do want to say one thing, kind of bouncing off what Khalil said. When you have these companies like turning their own little monopolies, buying up these developers, now they're reaping what they are sowing because they can't fucking survive because all the little studios are gone now that were making cutting edge games and they fucked it up and they fucked it up for themselves.
Yeah, and I say keep an eye on the indie market because all these devs being laid off, not all of them are going to drop their coding jobs. You know, some of them are going to come back. We're going to see some good indie games under different IPs. That's the thing that really sucks. Xbox now has all these IPs, all these developers put all this love and passion in, completely locked into their thing. So, but that creativity could actually make them go back to basics. A lot of them and actually get some good shit out.
We got
under a big corporate banner.
From Lillian. She says, "Hey there, you big boy, smooches."
Who's she talking to?
I don't know.
Talib. Look at the next one.
And then we have another one. Tally, miss me yet, princess? I guess I'm the princess. But let's give her a couple media assets.
Can I call you?
I know you seen me on the video. True. I know you found me on the socials too. True. Now you finally here. I got your attention. Forget all the noise and the random opinions. We're talking bots, heroes, movies all week. Toy news dropping every day you peek, no pressure. Just glad you're hanging around. Super chats and members keep this community strong.
I'm sorry, Abby, you got cut off. What did you say?
So can I call you a princess too?
There's our first mute of the evening. Abby's losing 3 points.
What the hell?
Not enough hair.
What the hell? I can't lose points for
Justice.
that. I was just agreeing.
No. All right. Next up, well, on the same side of Microsoft, somebody got a lot of heat last week, but nobody's really talking about Microsoft and their new console and going all digital. Hendo, start us off. What are your thoughts on Helix and doing digital?
I don't like cloud gaming at all. Like, they tried it with, I'm trying to remember who it was, like a couple years ago, but cloud gaming to me is one of the biggest fucking gotchas. Like, it's the biggest kind of rug pull, because the way they write these terms and licenses, they can take your entire game library and make you buy it again over bullshit. I don't mind them becoming a publisher, but going all digital, to me, like, it'll cut costs. I understand why they're doing it from a company standpoint. Like, it's a cheaper way of publishing and getting games down there. On the other hand, I want my physical media, though. I gotta talk from the consumer base. That's what the fuck I am. I'm not one of the guys reaping the benefits of this cost-cutting shit. I want my physical games. I think it's bullshit. They're going all digital. I don't mind having digital backups. That was the whole point of Game Pass and the PlayStation Network, is that you would have a cloud option for your games. I don't think it should be the be-all, end-all. And I think it's scummy to do so.
All right, Gibbs, I saw your hand up. What do you got?
I'm going to have to be the corporate shill on this one. Even though that I don't like new consoles, because I feel like that's not where this company needs to go. They need to be making very good software, picking up good developers, and really putting their focus and their funds into companies that can make really, really good games. And they've kind of steered away from that for a while. So I'm not down for new console bullshit. Cloud gaming is okay if it works. I'm fine with that. If they're going to spend the money to do that, it's going to work. But guys, as far as like all digital stuff, the market has spoken. Grand Theft Auto reached over $3 billion in pre-sales. No disc, going to be code. Sorry, guys, that the market's spoken. The only thing look, if you don't have internet, fucking play. Streets of Rage 2 looks just as good on the Sega Genesis as what it does on the Xbox 360 or the Xbox or any other console. That's where we got to go, guys. I'm sorry. I've been a digital. Look, I found this the other day. Where's my shit? Look, collector's edition shit. Collector's edition of Fallout. Got a nice tin with it. Love this fucking thing. I want all the physical stuff. We're out of that, guys. If we're making all the excuses to replace any other tech that we have in our lives, this is just the next evolution of it, and we got to get used to it. If you don't have internet, fucking, I don't know, dude.
All right, Abby, what do you got?
No, I wanted to also talk about Helix, where they've made changes here because of the fact that this is supposed to be like a PC too. It's not just a gaming console, but it's supposed to be able to do PC games, which is really fucking intriguing, to be honest with you, because now the real question is, can it also support Microsoft Word, Excel, and all these other things? Because then you have one system that can incorporate everything that you mostly use in a daily lifestyle. But I agree with what Gibbs said about digital games. I think that's the future. That's 100% the future.
Yeah. Sorry.
Hendo's
right too, because we want this stuff, but it's just play old school games, man. I mean, I hate.
Yeah, I don't mind the technology. I just, like I use Steam primarily, so most of my games are digital.
We do that every terms of service, guys. There's a little tiny print on there that says we can do whatever the fuck we want to do with whatever the fuck we want to do it. And you know what we do?
They've been saying that with everything. Here's
the thing, though. Even with the main, if you have the disc, right, they can still turn it off, regardless of you fucking owning that thing or not. So it doesn't really matter because you're still downloading it onto your damn console. So
I wanted my GameStop.
Khalil, what was the point you was gonna make?
Here's the thing. We're all talking about physical media. Where the hell are you gonna buy it? Where are you gonna buy it? You're gonna have to buy it online. You're gonna have to buy it on Amazon.
You're gonna buy it on Amazon.
Yeah, right. You're gonna have to go online to buy it anyway. But like GameStops, all of our GameStops around me are closing. We're afraid to pre-order toys from them right now because one day you pre-order, the next day they close. They don't even tell you, and then you have to hope that wherever they sent your pre-order that you're gonna be able to go and pick it up. That's not gonna happen. The other thing is we're talking about all this cloud-based and want physical media. All right, go to the store and buy a VCR. Here's a VHS tape. How easy is it to find a machine? And these aren't that much older, right? This is like 20 years ago, 25 years ago that we were still using these as a main way of storing things.
Well, when it comes to a technology platform, 25 years is a very long fucking
time. It is. And that's what I'm saying.
I still have a VCR DVD combo.
Oh, I do too. But if it breaks, trying to find a new one is impossible. So at a certain point, you can have all the physical media you want. If you don't have a player, it's gone.
It's gone.
Like, that's it. You're done. And so this idea of like holding on to the physical media, I agree. I don't like the idea. I bought something on Apple when they first started iTunes. I can't watch it anymore. I downloaded the files. I don't have access to those anymore. Even though I have the files and could decode them, I can't watch them. So like, I understand that there's a problem with the cloud-based stuff, but at the end of the day, at a certain point, all these machines are going to break. We're going to get new machines. And what are we going to play this old shit on? We're going to have to buy the new machines that can play the old stuff and then buy it all over again anyway.
That's if they're backwards compatible. Gibbs, you had a point you wanted to make? Go ahead.
It's real bittersweet to me because I was a manager at 3 different GameStops in 3 different states over almost 8 years. So it's kind of really, really tough that my local GameStop shut down about 2 months ago. And it was, man, we had wrestling tournaments, had Jerry the King Lawler come in there and play the winner, man. It's really bittersweet for me to say this, but I think that GameStop knew they had some insider information about all this diskless shit because that's why they're shutting down all of their stores. That's why they tried.
GameStop's pricing is fucking horrible. That's why.
Shut up, Bobby. No, I'm sorry. I'm just playing. You made me lose that. See, damn it. That's why you don't interrupt people because you make them lose their thoughts. No, I think GameStop knew. I think GameStop had some insider information about all this disk drive shit because they tried to make a hilarious bid on eBay. And what is one of the biggest reseller of video games? eBay. So they knew about this. They saw it. Well, I don't see that they saw it on the rise. I think that they knew about this bullshit, and I think that's what they were trying to do and trying to get a good another foothold on that reseller market and be. Well,
that's why that's why they downgraded PC gaming across all the physical stores because it became largely digital and code based.
They never sold
you didn't have to go
there though, man.
Back in the day when
it's my turn to talk, damn it.
When they was talking like 15 years ago when they could be able to charge boutique.
World of Warcraft. That's what we sold, man.
Yeah, that's all it was.
All right, Abby, you can have the floor now because I was trying to give it to you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Finish your point on Helix, and then we'll just bounce right into PlayStation because I think PlayStation got the short end of the stick this week, even though everybody else is doing digital media. But go ahead, Avi.
No, well, I was going to talk about. I want to make a comment about GameStop as well because Gibbs brought GameStop into it. So GameStop is losing business, and not because they knew what the shit was going on, it's because they became fucking scalpers. Have you seen their prices? Their used games were costing more than brand new games in Targets and Walmarts.
They do
That's why.
Toys for us too. Like,
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like their prices are just beyond insane. It's crazy.
They're upcharging on their exclusives from McFarlane an extra like $10 because they know you can't get it anywhere else.
Why are you dorks buying anything from GameStop?
That's why. I mean, that's why Think Geek was owned by GameStop, and that failed because again, that was even bigger markup than the regular GameStop store.
Yeah, well, they bought it and then tanked it. Because I used to buy from Think Geek before then.
Think about like they're just going down the same path. And granted, my GameStop that's next to me is open still. They're converting into a card store, and they're still a fucking scalper. All their prices are scalping prices, and it's just like holy shit. Your last resort is go to GameStop if you really want it. But most of the time, it's just like I'll find it somewhere cheaper.
All right, well, I want to do this super chat, and then we'll go into PlayStation. Thank you, Lillian. I know I'm the your day, princess. Possibly.
That's his coworker.
Well, actually.
Actually. So here you go, Lillian. Here's a asset for you.
Anyone have some change?
Do you want to cover the other one, the next one?
Those are.
Oh, is there another one? Yeah, we might as well do two.
Yeah.
Let's see. Tally wants to feed me again. Possibly.
What'd you feed?
I had plenty of meat because that's.
Damn.
Yeah.
Slim Jim, got it.
Damn.
Taking notes, bro.
Let's have to do this one over.
I know you seen me on the video.
True.
I know you found me on the socials too.
True.
Now you finally here. I got your attention.
Forget all the noise and the random opinions. We're talking bots, heroes, movies all week. Toy news dropping every day you peek. No pressure. Just glad you're hanging around. Super chats and members keep this community strong.
I like this move.
And we are 4 of 5 for the.
I was going to say, you need that super chat? Yeah.
We are 4 of 5 of the super chat goal. We hit the 5th one. We'll do the new super chat this week.
Woo!
All right. So going back to the show. So like we went on a GameStop tangent. But my question was so Helix is doing this, moving digital stuff. PlayStation just got absolutely buttfucked this week because everybody was blaming them, but everybody else is going digital. House Hendo, lead us off on this. Or no, I see Khalil's hand up. Khalil, what?
We're going about talking about PlayStation and Xbox. Nintendo did this when they put out the Switch too. You buy the cartridges and they're just like the access codes for them. So that's number one. So we've been doing this and nobody everybody was upset about it and we're past it. The thing is,
Xbox One.
But here's the thing: they're still charging the same amount of money. We were told that we have to buy the disc and the manufacturing, we have to send them out to stores, but we're still paying full price. We're paying $70 for these games or the used games. At this point, this is bullshit. And here's the thing. We're holding on to all of this digital media. We all want access to everything. I have a Nintendo Switch and I play the old games. I don't have time to play all these 150, 300 games.
You should quit your job and just be a video game.
Right, but I like what I play, and that's it. And I keep playing Super Mario Brothers on Super Nintendo because it's the most fun, and I can play it anywhere, and I can just pick it up and go. So we're asking for all this digital media. What the hell are we gonna do with it all?
Bobby, you're after Gibbs.
Okay.
All right, Gibbs.
He's right, Khalil. You do make a good point, and I do get that. You're not gonna save your opinion, my opinion from Nintendo. Nintendo's a bunch of fucking sleazebags. They're never gonna get it. I don't give a shit how good the same Mario Brothers game is over and over again. Fucking Mario Brothers it's Nintendo some bullshit. I'm gonna win this right now. You wanna win this argument? CEO Sony Group president sold 56% of his stock because I guess he thought that 100% would make it look bad. He sold 56% of his stock 2 days after this shit came out. You're going to sit there and tell me that guy doesn't know something? Fuck Sony.
Well, because the stock price went up because they figured that they were going to make more profits because they didn't have to manufacture the discs. So he knew that was going to happen, and then they stayed quiet for a goddamn week with no announcement.
What does 56%? Like I said, is if he sold 100%, would that look like less suspicious?
So
I think 100% would lose his stake in the company.
Avi, go ahead. Make your point.
No, so my point was, PlayStation, they know what they're doing here, right? They're saving money. There's higher profit margins. We're going digital. 80 to 85% of their current consumer are already doing digital purchases, regardless. So for them saying that we're digital only, they have the 80 to 85 market already. They don't give a fuck about the 20% or the 15%. Who cares? The people who want to hold on to disc and be like, oh, I really want this. And dude, they can still turn it off, guys. Keep that in mind. The disc doesn't mean anything. It'll be one of these things right here, just for you.
All right, Khalil, close us out on this. Oh wait, Hendo hasn't really spoke, but Khalil, what do you got?
Yeah.
No, I started this. Hendo can go.
Go ahead, Hendo.
So take it back from digital. The whole argument initially with this whole slide is, the price increases. They're getting screwed by inflation, they get screwed by tariffs, but they're always overcharging for these systems to begin with. They're usually done with PC hardware that's usually 2 to 3 years out of date to begin with, so they're already making a profit margin. Moving these machines around is where they're getting screwed, and they're trying to carry it down to keep the same level in the black. They're not trying to eat cost at all, and even probably try to make a couple bucks on top of this shit. So I get that internationally shit's getting rough, but they're still fucking around.
Well, the thing is,
they're a big company. They still don't care about profit margins. They still got shareholders.
When we talk about digital only shit, guys, Horizon Zero Dawn 2, which was a Sony fucking product, their collector's edition didn't even have a disc in it. You didn't even get the game with a collector's edition of the game.
That's what we've been saying the whole time.
Horizon Zero Dawn for a while. We know this, guys. That these companies are not gonna. We're gonna make excuses for all this shit. Those days of like the CEOs taking $1 million instead of $27 million are fucking done. There's no more shame that we have anymore.
I just want to end it. Go ahead, Khalil. Finish your thought.
So here's my big problem is I started going digital for this one reason. I started trying to order games to pick up at my local stores. They were too goddamn lazy to pull them off the shelf. They told me they were out of stock. So but I'm saying like it's just so much easier than having to run around to try to find stuff. I get it, but I also hate
it's anecdotal. You cannot deny the ease of being able to sit in the comfort of your own thongs on your TV and order a new game instead of waiting with a bunch of sweaty fucking assholes in line at midnight
for a 5-year-old game that's digital.
I just want to say, let's put some respect on that cock. And with the $5 super chat that hit our goal,
we go.
Johnny Cock, dear Princess Talib of Taliban, let Abby speak.
Thank you.
Hi, Hendo,
Johnny
Khalil, and Gibbs. And
I do want to throw something else out. I really do want to throw something else.
The more money you make, the more problems you get.
Super chats popping, get a whole chat hollers, more support, more toys, more shells, more dollars. News every week, get a crew, stay locked in. Hit that super chat, keep the channel rocking. More super chats, more plastic, that's the problem now. Every girl I buy my wallet's asking how. Robot got me smiling, bank account got drama. Thanks for back in time, if that's the kind of karma. Every dollar helps keep the live stream alive. You're the MVPs, keeping collector dreams alive.
Keep doing that for Abby throughout the show.
Yeah, exactly.
The fact that was for Johnny is hilarious too.
Thank you, Johnny Cock. You hit our goal. And then we got one more super chat.
Well, Abby was saying something, wasn't he?
No, he wasn't. Lillian, thank you again. Tal has interesting tasting. Was that a hot dog emoji?
That's a steak.
It's a snake.
It's a glizzy.
Yeah, that's a T-bone. It's a T-bone well.
Anyone have some change?
And yes, Johnny Cock, you saw correctly. There was baby oil in that super chat video.
Abby, those are Transformers.
I know what
Abby, those are Rock Lords.
Those aren't Gundams.
No.
Well, Transformers adjacent. G.I. Joe had somebody right.
I can't even finish my point.
We're on a new topic, Abby.
Cover on Danny McBride. Look at this. Just so.
Kenny Powers.
I know you're a fan of military toys. What is your thoughts on Danny McBride being the writer of the G.I. Joe live-action movie?
You know what? If this was like 5 years ago, I'd be honestly concerned. But, about a year or two ago, I saw like the prequel to the Gemstones where he did like the Civil War kind of like origin story of the family. And I think he has some chops. I'm cautiously optimistic. But he's funny, and he's done like in small amounts, like really gritty action, serious subject matter. So I think he could do some shit with this. Am I looking forward to what studio interference and whether bullshit producer might be going into this? No. But Danny himself, I think he could do something good. Rewrites and shit happen though, and bullshit happens in Hollywood. So I'm sure Paramount will find a way to screw this up. You know, but I think Danny himself could write something actually entertaining and like some gritty shit and with a few laughs.
I mean, I'm 100% with you, Hendo, because it's like I like Danny McBride, man. I've seen, you know, all of his shows. Oh, Vice Principals is fucking hilarious. I used to work at elementary school, so it's like this shit is just hilarious to me that these guys will be acting, you know, like this at an elementary school. We're liking the idea of Danny McBride, but I'm still, man, I guess I'm just such a pessimist. It's like as soon as they're not gonna let him do the kind of movie that we want a Danny McBride G.I. Joe movie to be. So we have to keep that in mind. This is just like I like the idea of it. It's one of those things that it looks cool on paper, but he's not gonna be like, dude, the fucking G.I. Joes are not going to be like talking about cutting each other's tits off and making stupid crass jokes and the kind of stuff that we actually like Danny McBride and his dialogue and his characters to be.
Oh, we don't necessarily need that. But
this is going to be some kid bullshit. And unless this movie's going to be rated R, this is going to be some fail fucking bullshit. And I hate that he's going to have to ruin his legacy for this fucking bullshit.
All right, Khalil, what would you gonna have to say?
You couldn't be more wrong. The interview that he said he's got his original Joes, his kids are playing with them. He loves G.I. Joe as a property. He's talking about what they're doing.
So what?
Gibbs. He's talking about what they're doing in the Energon universe. He's describing things that they're already doing that's been on fire lately. Have you watched Talib going through the Energon universe? I'll kiss some ass for this.
Yes.
Wow. Khalil the ass kisser.
I want us to write this stuff. He is clearly a fan. We want a fan in charge. We don't need it to be super gritty. We don't need it to be super goofy. And he already said he's not going to try to be his normal hilarious. He wants action, intrigue, and spot.
So what the
he
fuck
wants
we
it to be really good.
It's going to be drama.
It's writing it,
it's gonna
and instead of letting
drama.
somebody else write it like they did with Snake Eyes and they did it with Channing Tatum, that bullshit that he was on. Like, I saw them. They're like, we're going to do power suits and we're going to change everything. He wants to make it core Joe. He's going to do a good job. I have no doubt that he will.
It's going to turn into one of his comedy bits. Like
It's not. He said he doesn't want to.
It's going to be.
He did that all fucking day long.
I've seen him go serious. He knows how to go serious and like hold the jokes back. Like, you know, I know he hasn't done a full feature-length film yet, but Danny knows what the fuck he's doing. Like, I highly recommend everybody see his like Gemstone prequel stuff. Like, he knows how to do shit.
Hasbro's going to step in and try to merchandise the shit out of this, and they're the ones that are going to fuck it up. It's not going to be him. I guarantee you, we might see a script down the line. He goes,
"That's my point. Goddamn."
To be.
Well, that was my initial point.
I'm not raising my hand anymore. These fuckers are taking my points.
Because you're talking over me too, motherfucker.
I mean, I'm gonna just stop talking at this point.
All right, let's go to the next. Let's go to the next story because we went long. Come on, Avi. Look at you getting mad.
I'll stop talking, dude. I'm out.
Aw, look, Khalil's already got you.
It's not Khalil, it's you, bro. You don't let me talk.
All right. Next up, Transformers showed off their crossover with Scooby-Doo this week. Khalil's,
this is
let Khalil go. That's fine.
This is absolute bullshit.
I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Did it? Jesus Christ, Avi. They did it with Turtles because they're gonna charge like $60 for this bullshit. And if you want every one of them, you gotta buy 6 of these or 4 of these. You want each of the mystery. The crew, you're gonna have to buy Fred, you're gonna have to buy one for Daphne, you're gonna have to buy one for Thelma, you're gonna have to buy one for Shaggy, and then you're gonna end up with 5 goddamn Scooby-Doos. Who needs that? They did it with Turtles, and they sat on the shelf until people saw that they were on clearance, and then they bought all 4 for the same price that they would have bought 1 for. So although it's fun and they're gonna do every property under the sun because they're gonna just whore themselves out for the money, it's bullshit that we would have to pay so much for this. Go buy a Lego. Lego did this much better than this shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna follow up too. Like, I think this is a very poor offering. Like, this is dog shit. Like, the scale, the price, Scooby-Doo coming out of a Scooby snack box. Like, I don't even like it's silly. And like, yeah, if you wanted to, for some reason, like team build this, you would have to, buy 5 of these stupid things that are $60 and like this fucking big almost. Like they're fucking tiny. And they don't even look good. They have terrible greeble on it, which I'm not a Transformer collector, but I know that's like one of the big pet peeves, with a lot. I'll give him kudos for like putting extra heads in it, but that's bare minimum at this point. Like everything else about this is crap. I wouldn't buy it even if I was a Transformer guy.
Exactly, Johnny.
Abby,
shut the fuck up.
Abby, what do you have to say since you watched?
Oh, you're letting me talk. Oh,
yeah. You watch the Transformer show every week. Tell me what you think.
I think this is a good purchase for anyone who has a nostalgia for Scooby-Doo. I mean, shit, I bought the misery van from Ramen because I liked Scooby-Doo as a kid. I thought this was great. 1/12 scale, I bought it. People who are Transformers fans and they like Scooby-Doo, they're going to be buying this shit. Now, the fact that they come with different heads just to pop on, that's bullshit. I mean, that's immediate bullshit. I think you can just buy one and you'll be okay with it. But the fact that you have to buy, 5 of them to make them all separate is ridiculous.
They should have made those mini bots. They should have made those headmasters. They should have made those headmasters, and that would have been fine. They could all ride in the goddamn van. That would have been amazing.
All right, let's go to the next one. Fortnite. So we've seen Ninja Turtles. We have some more Ninja Turtles. Now we have Fortnitemares, where they're taking horror characters and bringing those skins into action figure form. NECA's doing this. Gibbs, you any thoughts on?
Maybe this is going to make me sound like a little bit of a prude, but I don't think that they should be involving any like rated R horror properties into kids games. Just me. I don't like it. I think it's weird. I'm fine with the Turtles and all this other shit, but them putting like horror where they just kill people for no reason. I'm not a horror movie guy. I think it's like them putting Terrifier in Fortnite or some dumb shit. Like Texas Chainsaw Massacre and these. What are we doing?
They all had a reason, bro.
This is fucking stupid. This is stupid. This is not for. I mean, this just shows that like either that or they know that it's a bunch of fucking 30-year-old dudes playing fucking Fortnite. And there's not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just another way, just even in this, it's just another way for anybody to milk whatever nostalgia boner that they can from video games and bring them to the toy thing. I don't like any of this shit. I don't like R-rated properties and kid-rated stuff. So to me, this shit fuck off.
The whole teeny bopper hood of current market has turned into this, right? That's really what it's turned into. This is nostalgia for a lot of the kids. I mean, dude, my kids have been asking about fucking Pennywise.
You think kids know who Leatherface is?
Yes, because my kids know
who Leatherface is.
My 10-year-old knows Leatherface, Pennywise. He knows Ghostface.
Damn, dude.
And I was just like, how the fuck do you know? Because you haven't watched any of this. He's like, I don't know.
You have. So I'll throw a little point in here. You have to remember where do you see a lot of these horror characters at? That one day of the year, Halloween, kids dress up as this.
As Leatherface?
Maybe not Leatherface, but they see some horror.
Leatherface in my neighborhood, I would be cool, but I was like, I ain't never seen no fucking little kid dress up like Leatherface. These people are cannibals, dude.
Mike Myers.
My sister and nephew did Pennywise and Georgie when he was like 7, like full on makeup for him as Pennywise.
Well, I mean, look in this concept, this is a fucking Halloween mask to begin with. It's like, of course, it's going to look good for Halloween stuff because it's a fucking Halloween outfit.
But here's
it's literally
this shit is going to show up at Ross.
It was a William Shatner mask.
This is Ollie stock.
This is RossCon right here, baby.
But here's the thing.
I do like that keyboard though.
One at a time.
It also sucks everybody into like a Fortnite little shelf, right? Because these are going to match the turtle and then whatever comes up next. So like they're seeding this area where they're getting the really popular stuff and they go, all right, I play Fortnite. I like turtles. These are the characters I play as when I'm playing.
I got my turtle. I got my dinosaurs.
They are. They're going to put them next to each other. And it's going to be like this little grouping. We all do it. And so this is
my I like to murder people in mass shelf right there, you know.
Hey, listen,
I have a horror shelf in my collection.
Yes, I have a horror shelf too, bro. Like I really do.
They are
I'm
forgetting that
And my daughters did half of it.
Pervert.
kids. They are selling.
I am a pervert too, but I also have a horror shelf.
So who cares?
I grew up with the third edition of Grimm Fairy Tales, so you know, fairy tales used to be rated R for everybody.
Fuck.
So
I'm
one
a 90s kid, man. I grew up with this shit.
So one last thing before we move out of headlines. Last up, Star Wars Black is doing another Halloween wave. Abby, since you're a pervert, but you like horror stuff, what is your Star Wars? How do you feel about Star Wars?
This
doing
Halloween
more?
shit from Star Wars is just ridiculous, man. Like it's time for it to go. I don't know who buys this stuff. Who's buying this crap?
All of
Like,
my
it-
The
friends.
question is, who's buying it at full price?
Well, even that, right? I mean, I signed on for there was like a 2-pack or a 3-pack for $20 on Amazon. I still didn't buy it. I was like, it's too much. But it doesn't matter. Like, I mean, I don't know why they're doing this. At least they chose a great character this time around to put in a
I
Halloween
see it,
costume.
Okay, Kip.
Yeah, I agree. I don't like they call it to Groot. Oh, never mind. I'll let Khalil go. Go ahead.
I'll let you go next.
It
Hendo.
keeps
I saw his hand
keeps
first, sorry.
them in the stores. This is kissing the ass of Walmart and Best Buy and Amazon and Target because they're asking for these. Yeah, they go to clearance, but it gets the moms to buy their kids something. All of my collector friends are chasing these. So there are collectors that want them. And here's the thing. They weren't going to do some random alien from a cantina instead of these. This is asked for by these retailers that are shitty. So, Johnny, this was for you. Buy what you want, and everybody else shut the fuck up.
Hey, if they
All
make
right.
Street Fighter crossovers, I'll buy that shit.
House Endo, what do you got?
Okay, well, on first on Togruta, I do kind of find it funny that they picked, you know, the Shakti buck, you know, because anybody who knows the story behind that character in, you know, the movie, she's died 3 or 4 different ways depending on what cut you watch. So I'll give them a little bit of creativity on that one. But these do go to clearance. These fill up my ollies. But at the same time, Khalil's right. There are people that grab these. So these actually leave ollies faster than any other Star Wars product. Like it is quite funny. As soon as these go to ollies for $10, they're gone.
But they're creative. At least there's something different. It's not the same goddamn Han Solo, Chewbacca, Luke Skywalker.
But might as well
defined
just
for
do
years.
the fucking monsters movie line, right? The Monster Maniacs or whatever the hell it was.
They
called.
don't have license for that. So
All right,
there's no
Gibbs.
thing.
Gibbs, what do you got?
You guys already know, man. I don't need to really say a lot about this dumb.
Is that a Tuscan Raider?
Abby.
Yep.
It's a GoBot, Abby. Shut up.
It's not a GoBot.
GoBot.
It's not a GoBot.
Give him points for that shit.
Look.
No.
Super K. Actually, I think it was him that actually was going to make my point. So I was going to bring up. Yeah, there's some lawyer fuckface somewhere that works for Hasbro or whatever that's going to say, hey, we can make this much money off of it, and if this much goes to the after seller. And Hendo, you're right. If these goes to the second chance daycare of fucking action figures, what we call ollies, they might sell them. But you're right.
They do. I've seen it with the Halloween figures. I've seen it with the Christmas ones.
I've actually
Hasbro's
never
gonna
seen
get
these
their
at Ollie's.
But they
Hasbro's
just
going to get their
want-
money regardless.
Yes, exactly. They don't give a shit about the end. They just know that the people are going to buy them, like Target and Walmart. That's it.
They're
Yeah.
They're going to get their money.
Well,
They're
So,
shelf fillers.
it is that time. We are ending the first round, and before we do any of that, there's a couple super chats I'm behind on. I don't know what she's talking about here, but guys, he kept touching my hands today.
Hand.
Well, she's paying for the time, so let her go.
Lillian gave another $1.
HR's not watching. Yeah, HR's not watching, are they?
I like suckers. We'll give a media asset for that one.
The more money you make, the more problems you get.
Super chats popping, yeah, the whole chat hollers. More support, more toys, more shells, more dollars. News every week, yeah, the crew stay locked in. Hit that super chat, keep the channel rocking. More super chats, more plastic, that's the problem now. Every girl I buy my wallet's asking how. Robot got me smiling, bank account got drama. Thanks for try, live that's the kind of karma. Every dollar helps keep the live stream alive. You're the MVPs, keeping collector dreams alive.
Everybody, it is that time of the evening. It is cutoff time, or somebody's about to get cut off. If you want Gibbs to move on or to get the bonus points, type number 1 in the chat. If you want Halcindo to get the 5 bonus points, hit 2 in the chat. Abby 3 and Casters 4. Gibbs, why should they vote for you?
Is it working?
You gotta know. Yeah.
Looks
What are you distracting me for, Abby? See, Abby's trying to cheat tonight. Abby's the real heel. He's pulling all these dirty moves. Fucking with my internet.
It's not working, bro.
God, Abby Lee. Chat knows what's up. You know, we're on this. All of our opinions are valued. We've got an awesome panel tonight, man. Everybody's making really good points. I know I'm a jerk off, but if you know, just vote for me because I'm a lovable jerk off.
House, why should they vote for you?
You should vote for me because I'm bringing in as well as everybody else. You know, we're talking about shit. You know, we're bringing different opinions in the shit. You know, I'm standing my ground. They're standing their ground. We're having some fun with shit. You know, we're not agreeing, but I think I can disagree even harder in the coming rounds because I've seen the slides. So I think everybody should give me a shot. I think they might see some fireworks in round 2.
All right.
You're playing the hope team.
Abby, what do you got to say for yourself?
Vote for me because I've been interrupted and Talib stopped me from talking on 3 separate occasions. So just vote for me for that. See, he's doing it again. This shit is rigged, I'm telling you.
Deduct 10 points so it doesn't matter if he wins.
Leo,
of course.
Why should everybody vote for you?
Because everybody's been wanting to see me and Abby go up against each other. So keep Abby in here so Abby and I can go at it. Let the other 2 guys go.
Oh,
damn. Well, let's end it. I think we gave everybody enough time.
Abby getting sympathy votes. Damn, Abby, he's slick. You guys don't realize he's slick.
So at 50% of the vote,
he lets me talk.
Abby has majority, and he gets the 5 bonus points.
Thank you, chat.
Boo.
And I am sorry to say, at 46 points, Gibbs at 47 just squeaked by.
It's rigged, Hendo.
And Hendo.
Damn, he just gave you guys a salute.
Sorry, but it is not your week.
Yeah, I know I'm not good.
Has power.
Didn't even let him say goodbye.
You're good with these transitions.
I mean, that's the transition, right? So now it is time for buy or sell. And our first thing, let's get this damn poll out of the way. Our first thing is Blitzway showed off their Voltron, their black variant. It's limited to 1,500 pieces. Avi, I know you love robots that transform. This isn't a transformer.
Avi, this is Voltron.
Voltron.
I know what Voltron is. Come on, bro. I mean, again, listen.
Voltron.
Hey, it's my time to talk. Shut the fuck up. Okay.
Yeah.
My time.
Spicy.
All right. So Voltron, there's a big nostalgia for Voltron. There's people who spend money on Voltron. They love that shit. I've seen them spend the money. That's the thing about it. So if it's $1,500, it's $1,700. If they really, really want it, they're gonna fucking buy it. Me personally, I'm not into that shit, so I'm not gonna buy it. All right, Gibbs, you can talk now.
Oh, thank you, my liege. Oh, with my cold smeared face, your majesty.
Welcome. You're welcome.
I'll before the glory of your majesty.
You're welcome.
Voltron is the shit. This is one of those things. This is a design that will live in our brains for a fucking eternity. Everybody knows what this is. They see it. I like the original color scheme better, but man, I saw this and it's like, if I was really into Voltron, this is going to be like a centerpiece. This is fuck no. I don't have it. I don't have the room for it, man. I collect 1/12 scale.
And
I don't collect robots and dinosaurs and shit like you kids do.
All right, but
well, there we go. That's how you go.
Oh shit!
It's a personal attack, Talib.
All right, Khalil, what are your thoughts on this?
I think if you're a Voltron fan, you buy it because I saw a friend of mine won one of these, the regular classic one, and he can't stop talking about it. It's got little pilots, it's got a stand. Like, you want this to be high end because I bought the Mattel shit a while ago and it's already starting to yellow. So if you're gonna buy a Voltron collectible to be a centerpiece, buy the high end shit. It's worth it.
All right, next up, let's move on to the next one. Hiya Toys, more Rocky. We can't get enough of these Rocky figures. Gibbs, what are your thoughts on the soft goods since you're the king of them?
I love this shit. I love this. You guys talking shit about Hiya Toys can fuck the fuck off. Nobody else is making Rocky figures. Nobody else is making this shit in this quality. And if you want... Shut up, Bobby.
Exactly.
Shut up.
Exactly.
See, Avi gets points for yelling and cursing. And that, I was like, I would want...
You got muted, Gibbs. Finish your point.
It's Hiya Toys is the shit. These look good. I don't see people's complaints about them being valid. Again, if you want this on your shelf and you want a really good Rocky, this is worth the price. You pay a customizer to do it, you're going to spend triple of what it would be to get this figure on your shelf. So this is a buy.
All right, Khalil, go ahead.
I agree with Gibbs. These are perfect. And here's the thing. They're slow rolling it. They're not hitting you with 10 figures all at once. So you can buy one or two. You can buy the ones you want. They come with different outfits. You can switch them around. You can make whatever version you want. And this is a centerpiece in your room. You put it in a home theater. You put it in your office. It's a conversation piece, and it's Rocky. Everybody knows who the fuck it is. So there you go.
Abby, finish it off. What do you got?
I'm gonna say, like, Hiya Toys gets a lot of shit for their faces, but again, sometimes they fuck up, and that's true, and that's okay because again, they're learning, right? They're new to humans, and that's what they're working on. And like, I have the Rambo stuff, great fucking figures. Sylvester Stallone looks great as Rambo, and this figure right here, I think looks awesome. I love the face on this figure; it looks just like him. The articulation is kind of lacking a little bit, but that's okay. It's not meant to be a highly articulated figure. It's one of those showcase pieces like Khalil was mentioning. So kudos to them for doing that. I think this will be a great centerpiece for any collection.
And
all right, Gibbs, finish this one off. Finish this one off, and then we'll move on to the next.
Look. And when else are you going to get the chance to get some really good soft goods and put them on some of your other characters? Like, can you imagine Cousin Ed, like Eddie from Mezco with all the Rocky shit on going out there, or Gomez with it? This is,
I'll just buy it from you, Gibbs.
Yeah, I know. This is pretty cool. But that's the thing, price-wise, I mean, you have to look. I would probably, to make that kind of like his over thing, I would probably charge $60 or $70 for something like that with the applique. So, hey, and what is this, $100 figure? Maybe $120 after taxes and shipping?
It's about $120, I think.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just, and by then, by the time you pay a sculptor, money to do it and to get them to paint it, if you don't know how to do it, you're looking at
look at the figure though. You get a lot of shit with this. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 set of hands if you count the gloves. You get multiple soft goods too, multiple head sculpts.
Thanks for backing up my point, Avi.
How many buys? Are all three of you in agreement with buying?
Yeah, I'll buy. Yeah.
Next up, sticking with Hiya, they're doing more monster stuff, but this is from the live action or the current live action stuff. This is the female Muto. Khalil, start us off.
People that love Godzilla and Kong and that MonsterVerse, they love this stuff. I think Hiya does a really good job of creatures and the detail work on here, the articulation on here. I think it's a buy for people that are fans of these, and I think people are going to go nuts for them. Like they may sit as kids' toys, but when you get collectibles like this, the people that really, really get into this are going to go for it. So it's a buy.
Gibbs, what are your thoughts?
I mean, I've never seen any of these movies before. I have no idea what this character is. The character design looks cool, and it looks from the height-wise that you can just have it be just a regular random monster fighting, Geralt of Rivia, for a contract. You can do all types of cool shit with it, even if you don't like the property. It looks like a really cool figure.
Avi, we'll finish her off.
I mean, Hiya makes, again, as Khalil said, like, Hiya makes really good fucking monster toys like this. Like, any kaijus that they make, it's worth it because they know what they're doing in that situation. It's definitely much better than the SHF stuff that they've been releasing. But again, like I'm not into this, but I'm fucking praying to God that my kid doesn't sees this stuff because he's gonna want it, and I don't want to spend that money. but again, like
you cheat. It's like, Dad, you got 3,000 Cassius. You can't even give me the fucking monster. God,
I go sell some cards, Abby.
I know I've already been doing that, bro. but right. It's funny though. Like I mean, I think though, Haya, this is their bread and butter. They know what they're doing here, and this is just like they know people are investing into this, so they're adding on the layers. I think they should be doing this like almost like every 2-3 months if they can.
Well, all right. Next up, Abby, let's lead with you since it is Transformers. We know that's your strong suit. So this is the BotCon exclusive X-Transbots Galvatron, but it's in Megatron colors. What do you think about Masterpiece Transformers getting repaints like this that we've never even seen in fiction?
I think it's something very different, and they're trying to do a certain niche here, and why not? I mean, there's going to be collectors out there who's going to want something like this, and more power to them for that, right? It's not, again, for me, it's not for me. Definitely not for me, but who am I to say no to any Transformers lover out there who wants to eat up all this stuff and love all of it? So I think it's a good thing for them because, again, it's options, right? Give them options.
Gibbs, what are your thoughts? Buy or sell, and why?
If you want to know a lot about this stuff, guys, it's going to be a buy for me because this design looks really cool. And if you're into this, like now, how tall is this Talib?
It's probably 10 to 12 inches.
Yeah, so I mean, if you're into this, and they've got others that match in that line, it's awesome. Talib 1980 collects Decepticast Monday night. See that, Abby? That's how you do it. Abby doesn't even watch your show.
Yeah. He doesn't even watch. He doesn't even watch the show.
Talking about Gibbs.
I will at least put it on at 3 times speed. But come on, guys.
No. That is how you lose those points you just got. All right, Khalil, finish this off with it.
I watched him. I watched you.
No, you fucked up. You fucked up.
I think it's an interesting repaint. I always think that repaints and alternate looks for things are perfect for con exclusives because they're not available for everybody. So the diehards are going to be able to get access to it, and it's fun. I think it's a little weird because it kind of strays that line of Galvatron's a new character, even though he's reincarnated, blah, blah, blah. It's a cool look, but it's not something I would go after.
All right, next up, let's see. Bring this down, bring this back up. We have more images of it. Next, we have another. There's 2 Transformers conventions this weekend. Last was BotCon. This is TFCon. So this is it's something. I think it's called Fireman. It's based off of the European G1 of Transformers, and this is an exclusive with this weird ass color. Gibbs, what are your thoughts?
Man, I don't know shit about this, but it definitely pops on that will definitely pop on the shelf. I mean, that's what we want as collectors. We want these beautiful little pieces of colorful art that adorn our shelves that we can look at and get lost in on a daily basis. That's what it's all about. And if this does it for you, man, I'm happy. I don't know what this is, but it's just one. If you're a major collector of these kind of things, and this is something that you always strive to have as a kid or ever saw it and be like, I could never afford to get like a European version of it. This is where you get it, man. I'm glad. It's a good time to be a collector.
What are your thoughts on this, Khalil?
I like what they did with the back and having the seats for everybody. I think this is what they should have done with the Mystery Machine. Like, this is a good idea. Again, I like repaints and alternate looks for con exclusives for those diehards. And we were talking about it a couple weeks ago when Johnny was on one of the streams. He was talking about seeing episodes that we hadn't seen or later on. So having different characters and really filling out that full G1 look for both us in the US and for the wider world, I think it's always a good thing to have. So more bots are always good. And it's in scale with everything else. So it works.
Abby, do you remember us talking about this the other night? Or?
I do. Yeah. No, so I want to give a shout out to Plastic Boy Wonder, who's in the chat right now. He's setting up at TFCon, so good luck to you, sir. Hopefully you make some sales. But no, I think, again, it's a repaint. I think people will be into it. Again, it's something different. It might be the same shit that's been released before, but it's a repaint. But again, the Transformers people love that stuff, and I mean, sometimes, not always, but I mean, again, yeah, Transformers people, yeah, the collectors.
God, Avi.
Calm down,
Jeez.
Khalil.
You see, man?
Regardless,
Most people.
It is con season, so we are seeing some weird repaints. But this is actually true to the original Tick toy line. Khalil, any thoughts on this this 1/12 Tick, this see-through green Tick?
So Longbox Heroes have been doing a great job. They're such good, solid figures. They're really well sculpted. They're really well done. So anything they do is probably going to be good. I know a lot of Tick fans are diehards, so I think people are going to go a little nutty for this, and I hope that they get a chance to have it. And anytime that they bring in those old looks from old toy lines and bring them into modern ones, are going to scratch that nostalgia itch that just keep us coming back for more. So they're like hitting everything. He's good sculpting, good packaging, good idea, good little accessories, and a translucent figure. I mean, you for photography and everything, you're not going to lose here.
Spoon.
I see it, Yo Joe Daddy. We'll get to it. It's been like most of the night. Gibbs, what are your thoughts on the green Tick?
I haven't seen. This looks cool, but I haven't seen their. Do they have a blue? They have a regular version? Because is it already out?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay.
They even made a surfer one too.
Boss Fight? Is it? Oh, there's another company that's making another one that I get those two confused. Isn't there another company that's making the Tick?
Are you thinking of Big Bad Word Shop? Because this is kind of like they're together.
Okay. So I am. So they have their blue one released. Yeah. See, I was hoping that it wasn't going to be one of those that this is just they're releasing it and haven't released an original version yet, and be like, well, what the fuck is this? But
the only one that's doing that's Jada with the Invincible.
Yeah, that's true. I like this. I think it looks cool. I mean, they should have just made it glow in the dark.
It comes with slime.
You can do it with a black light.
It comes with slime. Oh, great. That's another $20 on the box.
Avi, what are your thoughts? Buy or sell?
I mean, honestly, in this, I agree with Khalil. When the hardcore Tick fans, it's going to like you want to buy this, but realistically, majority of Tick fans or even nostalgia, they want that blue Tick. So I don't think this is going to be a main seller. To be honest with you, I think the blue Tick would be the larger seller here. So this is a sell for me, at least, because again, nostalgia. I remember blue Tick. I don't know who the green Tick is. Like in this situation, the see-through stuff, and you said it came with slime, which is a little weird. But again, that's just another reason for them to jack up the price. So
yeah, there's a
con exclusive.
Yeah, I see that. I see it. Yeah, I mean it's a con exclusive. That's fine. It doesn't matter. But again, this is for the hardcore Tick lovers, and let's just be honest. There's not that many out there.
I just hope this is available for people that want it. That's my only problem with exclusives.
Super K is the standard one hasn't dropped yet, so they are pulling a Jada. Looks like.
See, that's what I see. I thought I was going crazy.
And speaking of things that take forever to drop, we got Mezco Toys with their con, their Mezco con. We getting a black and white Batman. Abby, I know you like to suck on Mezco a little bit. Gibbs, we'll get to you as well. What are your thoughts on this Batman the animated series, black and white Batman?
This is dude, don't fucking buy this at all. Don't buy this at all. Don't feed them. This is bullshit that they're doing this. The fact that, like, again, you released the animated version in color, and now you're like, hey, I have the mold, I have the body, let me just redo it in black and white. It's the same fucking figure. There's no difference. Literally no difference.
All right, Gibbs, go ahead. I see you're chomping.
You guys make the same fucking arguments for everything else that you like. If it's a repaint of something you like, oh, I like it. And if it's a repaint of something you don't like, it's, oh, I don't like it. This thing is fucking dope. Mezco is one of the best higher end quality toy manufacturers.
I'm not talking. I'm not talking about their quality. Their quality is amazing.
Mezco. Don't talk about my daddy Mezco. No, these things are great, and it looks like they might have improved the foot. I know that there was an issue where you had to like actually remove the boot or foot to put the to put a different like leaning foot on. It's fucking stupid. It looks like Mezco might have fixed that. It's the same thing. If you like Mezco and you like grayscale characters, which Mezco does very well, you're going to get this figure.
My turn.
Yeah,
'Cause
go ahead.
they're gonna. The problem is they're gonna milk the shit out of this. Here's
course.
the problem. Wait, hold. It's my turn, Gibbs. It's my turn.
Fucking G.I. Joe and be like, oh, look at my G.I. Joe.
Mute this man.
Thank you. I get it though, because I'm sitting here looking at a Jim Lee Nightwing figure, and I've got a statue, and I've got the black and white right behind it. So I understand this, but now they're going to do the Joker in black and white, and now they're going to do another one in black and white. So now you're not.
Oh shit! Did I mute him by mistake? Fuck. I was trying to unmute Gibbs and I muted Khalil. I am sorry.
That's okay. So now instead of buying just the con exclusive, which usually sells out and goes for a higher price, now people are going to have to chase that when those other ones come out. And God knows how deep they're going to go with this goddamn Batman the Animated Series. So you're going to be in for a lot of money. So
here's the thing. I don't mind them doing the Batman the Animated Series, but I just want them in color. Like,
but they did it in color.
They made them.
All right, Gibbs. Finish this off, and then we're going to switch to the last subject to buy and sell.
All right, here we go. Again, we all have our biases. Caster, I love you, brother, but you post overpriced fucking ready-made corporate trash on your shit all the time, and you like it. This is the same thing. They overcharge you for that bullshit. They're going to overcharge you for this bullshit. It's all what we like, brother. Buy what you like.
He's holding a $12.
Oh, did he just use your fucking line against you? Damn, bro. Damn. We'll get you some bonus points on that one. All right, let's move on to the last buy and sell. And it is not Casey Jones from Muff Toys.
It's Street Pals.
Our favorite toy line, right? Gibbs, you are the king of the fucking soft goods. What are your thoughts on Street Pals?
This is fucking dope. And this is my point. Third-party companies are knocking this shit out of the park. This Adam Driver, Casey Jones, is the best thing next to the Mezco. This is the best Casey Jones. So sorry, we've already got the best Casey Jones. But if you don't have this Casey Jones and you don't want to spend aftermarket price on this for the Mezco one, buy this one. This thing is dope. Everything on this thing is dope except for the rollerblades. But that's just personal biases. I can't hate on everything, just the rollerblades. Everything else is sick.
All right, Khalil, what are your thoughts? Buy or sell on this?
I have to say, third-party stuff, doing different things, giving us alternate looks, being off just enough that we can pass it for whatever we want it to be, and then they can get away with doing it. I love when they do these things. The prices are usually in a good place. And just as a final thing is, like, I should also get bonus points because Abby's been just taking my points the entire time this round.
Abby, your chance to rebuttal. Please finish off this topic.
I think this is a definite buy, to be honest with you. Again, people say we live in the golden age of collecting, and it's because of the third-party market. Mm-hmm. Because the third-party market has really started fucking releasing some bangers, and it's at a price point very comparative. I mean, it beats out Mezco's, it beats out some of these other, I guess I would say higher-end action figure lines. You get soft goods, you get some great like articulation. You can't beat it, dude. At this point, I would say I'm a majority third-party supporter.
Anybody else have some closing thoughts on this buy or sell?
Yeah,
are we all buys on this?
I love it. It's what it is. I hope this company continues to do well, and I hope they continue to make awesome banger figures like this. I don't think this is very off from what Casey Jones actually is. I think this is a modern rendition of what a Casey Jones would look like in the TNT world. I think this will fit in anybody's collection, even if you just want some cool looking background characters. You've got this, and
that's right, members. We do have those buy emojis in there. Also, mute emojis. If these assholes keep going off script like that, spam that mute emoji. But anyways, we are at the end of the buy and sell. It is time to remove somebody. But first, chat. Vote 1 for Gibbs if you want to get the 5 bonus points. 2 for.
Ain't gonna do no good.
Or
give it to me because it ain't gonna do any good. Give it to me, it ain't gonna do any good. We know it's rigged. We got Caster and we got Abby going up head to head. So vote for me. It ain't gonna make a difference.
Damn, calling it rigged. Caster, what do you got?
Well, here's the thing. Abby's been agreeing with me all night long. He's just
that's not true. Shut up.
And saying that it's a good idea. So might as well give me the points because he's just going to take my point and then just use it for himself.
Abby, you can defend yourself now.
I mean, the thing is, when Khalil thinks I'm defending him or taking his points, no.
Shut up, Bobby.
No. Of course.
I'm already gonna lose. So shut up, Bobby.
All right. I think I've missed out on a few super chats. I'm sorry, Lillian. Let's get to some of these.
God damn it.
So sad because I want to feel your head. Okay. I think the one above my shoulders.
How do you know?
I might not control myself.
Even bigger question now. How do you know?
Can I put a wig on you? Did I miss any other ones?
It's got to be that Danny McBride Soul Glow. What's in the picture?
I think that's all. Oh wait, nope. Here was another one. I'm starving, Marvin. Well, you know what? Thank you, Lillian, for all these super chats. I was going to make another goal to do the Apollo Creed super chat, but I think all these compiled together, we'll just do the Apollo.
Lights go up, chance on fire. You just talk, then stream higher. Super chat, rock the night. Let us bring the hype to life. Super chat, loud.
That's what I thought.
Best community of
Fuck yeah! Welcome to Earth!
And there is another Apollo Creed video that I will be working to put a little juice to it for the channel. So we'll have another Apollo goal. But anyways, thank you, Lillian, for the super chats. And let's just end this poll. At 41%, it worked for Gibbs. But with him buying as many points as he is, the 5 bonus points will not get him above Abby or Khalil. And it's time for Gibbs to leave. Anything?
I don't care. I'll still win. I don't care what you dummies have to say.
Let's move to the last take. So it's that time. The last take. I think this is what everybody was waiting for. The Titans. The shit talkers in the chat. Khalil versus Abby.
Just to correct everything. I don't shit talk in the chat.
We're kind of going back a little bit. This is
pull up the chat. This
is kind of like an Xbox Microsoft thing. Has Xbox lost its way? Are we gonna gamers going to survive? Khalil, start us off.
I think gaming is going to survive one way or the other. I don't know. Microsoft might become the Sega of the modern world, to be honest with you. It might be licensing things out. Sony might have won. We'll see what happens when everything turns digital. So I don't know. I think it's too early to see. This is all in the planning stages. It could tank horribly, and then they pull back, and all of a sudden we get discs back again. So who knows what they're going to do? But at the end of the day, it's about profits. So as long as they're making money in some way, shape, or form, I don't think we factor into this as far as consumers go. So we're screwed either way. The prices are going up, and there's no way for us to kind of control that except by not buying this shit and giving in to them.
Okay, Abby, go.
In my opinion, Xbox is making some massive changes. That's why you have a new CEO out there right now who came in, learned everything, is making now the changes. It sucks that there's a shit ton of layoffs, and that's horrible. And I agree with that from a human standpoint. But again, from a company standpoint, it makes sense. Now, they want to expand. They want to go, they want to do less Xbox oriented, more all consoles oriented. Again, they don't make money from consoles, right? Like Xbox sales don't make a lot of money for these guys. So it makes sense why they want to go through all platforms. So that makes a lot of sense to me, at least. Now, the thing that bugs me the most is AI, right? AI is making a major leap in. So was it Helix, right? Helix will have a lot of AI involvement, and it's not just Microsoft. It's going to be Sony. It's going to be all these other platforms. Nintendo, you'll see AI too. It's just that's the way of the future. You're trying to stop a train that's moving forward right now, and you're not going to be able to stop it, and it sucks. But you just have to kind of deal with it. I think in the sense of making money for Microsoft or Xbox more specifically, because that's a separate entity, it makes sense when you got to trim the fat in order to make some money, and that's what they're doing right now, trimming the fat.
Leo.
I mean, look at what happened to PlayStation. PlayStation at the time when they brought it out, they're like, this is the family machine. It can play DVDs, it can go online, it can do all these things, right? Abby brought it up earlier that, oh, is this going to run Word? Is this going to run Excel? Who the hell wants Excel and Word on their TV while they got to compete with their kids to play the video games? Like, I don't want that to be that. I want a gaming system to be a gaming system, and they're gonna just rake us over the coals with microtransactions. It's gonna get worse and worse every time we need an upgrade, every time we want a different costume. It's just gonna get worse and worse and worse. And I think that Xbox just lost, and they need to find a new direction, not just keep throwing money at the same problem over and over again.
Well, I think they're changing that direction. To be honest with you, I think with Helix they're making massive changes. You made a thing, something for kids playing their Xbox or playing. It's not Xbox. It's going to be changed, right?
Well, yeah.
It's turning into a computing system. That's literally what it is. It's a one-stop machine. So whether you want to surf the net, whether you want to watch movies, whether you want to play PC games, it's going to be all inclusive. Compared to a regular gaming system, it's going to be very different. So
it's not.
I think that argument, again, you're kind of leaning off of the argument of, in the sense of, this is still a gaming. I don't think it's going to be a gaming system anymore. They're changing. They're making it very family owned. Like, hey, we're changing the whole fucking dynamics of everything, and this is the way we're going. That's not a bad thing. Amazon did that shit, and look at them now.
But look what's going to happen. If it's going to be an all-in-one system and you're using it for work, you got to buy another one for your kid. I mean,
no. Why would you have to buy another one?
Because how are they going to play if you're using it? And you're going to be running off the same computing power. You're going to be working on work stuff on a different screen. They're going to be playing video games. It's going to slow everything down for you. Like, everybody in the house has their own tablet. They have their own screen. They have their own
just
computer.
like what you just mentioned, everyone's got their own shit. So if I'm working on the system right now, why do I have to have my kid playing the system?
Well, but he wants to play video games while you're working.
Yeah, but he can play video games on his iPad and his tablet and his fucking Nintendo Switch or anything else.
Well, that negates
like
the
you
purpose
just
of having.
But you just made this. But you just
a gaming system. Like,
but it's supposed to be more than just a gaming system, right? It could be everything.
So now I have a question. Will we even have consoles in the next, 5 years?
I think it's disappearing.
It'll just be streaming. I mean,
I think the third-party companies will come out with handheld consoles and stuff like that. But I think it's all disappearing into one major thing.
I think Nintendo will continue doing what they're doing. I think we're going to see Sony and we're going to see Microsoft kind of change whatever model it is that they have. And Nintendo will stay as like the kids' machine and something that can be portable and go. Because like the Switch is just a great thing. You grab it, you go, you plug it into the TV, you can play it in both places. Abby and I can play the games we played when we were kids. The kids can play the newer games. You can play everything on it. It's a perfect thing. PlayStation and Microsoft are playing the game that modern toy manufacturers are doing, where they're playing to a dead system. It's not going to work.
No, so you made a comment about I just lost my train of thought too. You made a comment about Nintendo being the one that's going to work. I don't think so. They just doubled their price on their next console, Nintendo 2. Are you fucking kidding me? $500 for Nintendo 2? Dude, they've already outpriced themselves.
I paid for something for mine when I got my OEL screen for my Switch. I paid like for something with the case, with everything in it.
But again, that's you though. Most parents don't work that way, bro.
And they bought 3 Switches because the dad wanted to play and both kids wanted to play.
Majority again, we're talking about the average household of America, which is not that case. They're not going to spend $500 on a freaking handheld device or a Switch, right?
But they're going to pay $1,200 for whatever Microsoft is coming out with, or PlayStation.
But how do you know? But you're assuming right now. How do you know it's going to be?
So are you?
Well, no, I'm not. I talked about Nintendo being $500. That's the truth.
I will say there is kind of some validity to that, because the Steam machine was originally going to be $700 some dollars, and it ballooned up to $1,400.
Yeah, so like these next gen systems, PlayStation said they're going to be around $1,000 at least, and we were talking earlier. Some are going to come with controllers, some are not going to come with controllers. How much accessories are you going to need to run these machines? What kind of updates are you going to need? Are you going to have to take these in? And with all these other places going out of business,
PlayStation saying 700 is what you said?
No, close to 1,000 for the next PlayStation.
1,000. See, I don't see that happening.
All right, so I got one last question, and let's wrap this up and bring everybody back. Abby, start us off. Of the 4 major players, like the Steam machine from Valve, Microsoft's Xbox, Sony's PlayStation, Nintendo's Switch, or whatever their console is, which company do you feel safest in the future to invest your money in if you were going to buy a console, and why? And then
PlayStation.
Same question.
I mean, they've always been the winner in a way. I mean, Nintendo has done a really good job of rebooting themselves, but PlayStation has always been the top of the king. Like, they've been top of the mountain the whole time. I think they're going to continue to stay at the top of the mountain, to be honest with you, because again, they're making massive changes as well. There's layoffs coming, guys, and Sony's about to announce theirs too. So I think Sony is the way to go, to be honest with you. And again, like I went for. Oh, sorry. Go ahead,
Khalil. Who are you going with, and why?
If I had to invest in a company, it's Nintendo. Nintendo has shown time and time again that they change with the times. You go from Nintendo to Super Nintendo. They're innovative in their controllers, in the types of games they're doing. They've made things smaller. They've always adopted.
Yeah, I did bumpers.
Okay, they've always done it. With the Wii, you had motion stuff before we even had VR in the house. And then with the Switch, you grab it, you go, you can play with friends. It's 2 controllers in one thing. Every other system is making you buy a second controller at this point. They're giving you stuff. And for $20 for the entire year, I can play not the entire catalog, but a very large catalog of the original games. And for an extra $30 a year, I can play all of the games that they have available online. So they just give more. And I think the future for this, action figures are dying because we're aging out of it. Video games will always be a kid's market. So if you don't go out,
I actually think the console games is going to change too, though. I think there's going to be a massive change to console games because, again, technology is turning us to that way.
And I think Nintendo will be at the forefront at the end of the day, and they'll win.
I don't think so.
The kids.
I mean, you're right in the sense they're more marketed to kids, but I think they're going to be dying off too because right now you need the Switch. Perfect example, right? Like it's handheld. I think everything is going to become more ocular, and that's the way we're going.
But here's the thing: the Oculus has been out for so long, and the games aren't.
That's just. Good. I mean, I agree with.
I mean, space to do it. Everybody's downsizing their homes. They can't afford bigger places. And I have an Oculus. I'm knocking into shit if I don't make enough room. So, like, you're not going to be walking around.
Yeah, but I still think the technology with Oculus is going to be the way to go.
But they haven't done it. PlayStation had a VR. Oculus has it. They keep upgrading the graphics, but they're not upgrading the software that makes the games more interactive. Nintendo is meeting the needs of making things portable and making things at home. So at the end of the day, when you look at it all, Nintendo has been at the forefront of bringing in
Sony's the number one gaming system right now.
But here's the thing: Nintendo is good at bringing in new people, whereas it's more approachable.
Dude, my kids asked me to play my PlayStation 5 before.
That's fine. You have it, but just like you said earlier, when you're like people aren't going to pay for it, Nintendo's $500. Sony's PlayStation is going to be $1,000. God knows.
No! Don't give them points for that. My PlayStation 5 was $450.
Let me finish.
It was $450. My PlayStation 5.
Let me finish. PlayStation just raised the price of their PlayStation. They doubled down and said that PlayStation 5 is worth more money now. It didn't go down in price as the next gen's coming up. It went up in price. So at the end of the day, PlayStation's going to be close to $1,000. God knows what Microsoft is going to do. Steam Machine is going to be around $14, and Nintendo's going to be at $500. It's going to be the economical price if you have kids.
$610. That's what I'm saying. Like that's the way they're going to be playing on phones and tablets. That's exactly what I was going to say. Like it's
here's
changing.
the thing. And here's the thing. Nintendo is a portable tablet.
So is PlayStation.
It's more of it though. There's more.
No, it's not. You have the whole PlayStation. Like I can log into my PlayStation from my phone right now.
I can log into my Switch from my phone.
But again, I mean, but what's your point? This is my question.
It's portable.
you brought it up.
I'm saying
it's portable, but so is my PlayStation 5.
But it's more portable, and the games are more kid friendly. It's bringing them in. Because here's the thing.
Yes, Super K. It's time. I'll put this up just as ceremonial. I'll put this up as ceremonial because let's get to some super chats. There were some super chats.
I want a video for every single one.
You want to drag this out?
Yeah, you want to drag it out. I can't remember if I got Feed Me last time. I like it. I like it medium rare. He gets me Saturday. He's excited. Am I? Let's do the asset. Let's do an asset. Here's.
Anyone have some change?
Abby, if it makes you feel any better, you won the vote from 57% out of 43%.
I still lost, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter, but it was a little bias. It's fine. You gave him points for not needing points.
What?
Good.
Oh, you didn't have a problem with bias last week, did you?
What? Why is there biases? I mean, there's no bias.
You're gonna cut me off now, right?
Chat has power.
And we have a winner this week. It's not back-to-back wins. Sorry, Abby. Kilio, would you like to give your speech now?
Well, the ruler came in. He kicked Avi's ass, just like he said he would. Avi was a little cocky, but at the end of the day, everybody gave good competition. I had a lot of fun, and I appreciate everybody's points, and everybody played really well tonight. So I'm really happy to have been part of the competition.
And I'd like to welcome everybody back.
Hey, yo.
Hi.
Welcome.
Do I look refreshed? I just had to take a nap after that snooze fest.
Wow. You did.
You can check out Gibbs next week.
God damn, Caster won. Caster beat you praising Nintendo, Avi? You should be ashamed of yourself.
I am a Sami
He
Zayn champion. I
beat
agree.
you praising
Justice
Nintendo.
has
You
been
had
served.
the wrong Talib. You had the wrong pony in that race. I would have.
Oh, but Abby was praising VR. VR is not that. VR is done. It's cooked.
That's the future, bro.
If both of you guys have VR, I would have made fun of Castor running around in his room with the fucking things on his head.
I played it for like a month. I had fun. I beat all the levels on.
The funny thing is, I don't have VR at all.
I love it. Y'all did really good tonight. Hendo, man, they got it rigged for you. Hendo, you're just too smart for your own good, man. You're too smart for your own good. I think that's what it is.
Hendo, have you won before?
No, I've always made it to the finals. Never got the belt.
Damn. Well, you got to come back next week.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride, Hendo. That's how it is for us, man.
It just means I get to get stupid at the after party.
Cheat to get my win.
Because you just run over everybody.
Because I cheated.
This shit is rigged. We riot now, bro.
I'm telling you, cheated. I cheated. I cheated.
You hear how
Caleb is like my Benny from Fallout New Vegas.
Last week he was like, "It's all fair. It's fine. Everything's good."
I didn't say that last week at all.
Yes,
not
you did.
once. No.
You won. You
I won this
Yeah, I
year.
told you
said
I was
that.
being rigged in a plant. You're like, nah, this is legit. I came in.
Hold on. We got a chat in from Johnny Cock. $5 Canadian super chat. Khalil wins. Now buy what you love and shut the fuck up. The real winner was Princess Talib in the chat. Thank you, panel.
Absolutely.
Let's give you the new one.
The more money you make, the more problems you get.
Super chats popping, yeah, the whole chat hollers. More support, more toys, more shells, more dollars. News every week, yeah, the crew stay locked in. Hit that super chat, keep the channel rocking. More super chats, more plastic, that's the problem now. Every girl I buy my wallet's asking how. Robot got me smiling, bank account got drama. Thanks for back in time, if that's the kind of karma. Every dollar helps keep the live stream alive. You're the MVPs, keeping collector dreams alive.
Thank you, Johnny Cock. And everybody, put some respect on that cock.
Johnny!
I just want to remind everybody, we got a couple more minutes, and we're going to go straight into the members only. And when I mean straight, it's straight into it. I just want you guys, I want everybody that's not a member to kind of get the feel of the bullshit after show. And I guess hashtag rigged. I'm sorry. But yeah,
It's not at all.
and we'll move to the members only.
I just gotta, do some more practice. Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
No, but since I wasn't there for it, I'm really excited to see some of that stuff that you guys talked about, especially that Muto female. That's a really interesting one coming out by Haya. And you guys are right. It does mess with a lot of stuff. I'm a Godzilla guy. They actually did that in the beginning of the line. The Motus were the beginning of the Haya Monsterverse line. So I'm really happy to see they went back and did all the upgrades that they've made over the years. Because, it started out they're still better than, better deal than SHF by far. But, they've just done so much more. So I was really excited to see that come out.
I get that.
Gibbs, was anything you missed on talking about?
What are some of all the buy and sells? What are some of the buys? Have you guys pre-ordered any of that stuff?
I stopped pre-ordering like you. Fuck it. I'm not pre-ordering shit anymore.
Yeah.
I didn't pre-order anything. I just wish list stuff, and I just keep an eye on it for when it gets close to stock date. I don't really pre-order that much anymore.
The best Casey Jones, and that was the best thing that you showed tonight was the Casey Jones. So, and I already have the best Casey Jones. So,
I was gonna say the best thing you did show tonight was the Casey Jones.
Yeah, that was a pretty dope one.
Well, let's it's that outro time, I think. So don't be alarmed, everybody. This is the outro, and to let you guys know, go to the members only. Thanks for tuning in. Become members. Thanks for all the super
Members,
chats.
come check us out.
Head over to members only.